Let me quickly throw in some questions. I'm going to merge them together. Now, do you think that these parties, the emergence of all of these parties and proliferation of parties is going to weaken our democracy or democratic process, as the case may be, and the outcomes that we see? Because you mentioned our electoral process, that we have not been able to actually address that. And here we are seeing so many parties coming. And then is it also an opportunity for some persons to negotiate positions or something?
It is more or less opportunity for some persons to negotiate, especially with the big political parties. Because what a lot of them do is, when election time comes, they will stand up and say, we adopt so-and-so, the candidate of another party, as our own presidential candidate. So if you didn't mean to have a presidential candidate, why did you go ahead to be registered as a national party? And then the man that has been so adopted will now extend some hands of fellowship. Some shaking of hands under the table will take place. That is political corruption. So the myriad of numbers will not deepen our democracy. What will deepen our democratic establishment is the activities of election management body, the INEC. As long as INEC stands firm, because INEC has constitutional and legal authority to manage, control, and regulate political associations in the country. And that is why by that extension, by that authority given by the Constitution, INEC can now bring a guideline to say any political party that does not meet up to this particular milestone will be delisted and deregistered. So INEC is authorized to do so. But the Supreme Court has also asked INEC to register them once they meet up with their criteria. Those criteria are left with INEC to determine, and that is where I stand. And the INEC should make it a little more formidable, make it a little more serious, such that if you want to register a political party and you cross INEC hurdle, then you know that you really want to be a political party. We don't have an arrangement where a party can be said a state party or regional party. No, every party is a national party, even though in actions, in operations, they may not be able to have the national spread at the end of the day. And I agree with such policy that any party that cannot win a single election, any seat, anywhere, does not intend to be a political party.
And in the next cycle, they will come again with a different name, and they will register them because the law says that.
That is the rigmarole. Until we stop that by legislation. Exactly. Already there is a Supreme Court order on that. So it has stayed. The only way you can sidetrack it is to stop it by legislation.
Okay.